We're back in North Carolina here this week. We got the whole team from California. This will be the first time that the entire team has seen the truck, and we're ready to work on the SEMA build. Trying to convert a truck into a fully functional hydrogen-powered vehicle has got to be one of the most ambitious projects that we've ever undertaken. This vehicle not only has to be fully functional, but it has to look great, and it has to carry that SEMA wow factor. And so we're working really hard to make sure all that is achieved. So the last few weeks, we've been starting to make some headway here with the frame. We've got the TRD long travel suspension installed, Fox shocks. So we've also gotten our rear suspension parts that were made in Costa Mesa. They've been anodized blue here, so everything's all matching our blue theme. We got the rear axle here that we got. This is a prototype. It's the first one that's been made. Taking a vehicle that's not meant to be an electric vehicle to turn the key on to get the thing to start and drive takes a whole lot of effort just to get to that point, just to even get it to start moving. And it's the stuff you can't see.
So in the room here, we've got all of our components wired up for low voltage, high voltage, and communications. It's really just a matter of trying to get them all to talk independently and then get them all to talk concurrently together. So once we've got everything working on the bench, then we'll transplant it to the truck, and then I'll worry about tidying up the wiring harnesses.
So right now we're ready to test to make sure the motor spins as we intended it to. So we're just making sure that we have the inverter and motor and everything set up correctly. And so once he gets this fired up here, we should be able to see the axles turn here. All right, Matt, it's a moment of truth for the rear motor.
And here we go.
Hey, I did it.
We have motion.
Whoa.
Works.
Great. When I graduated from college, I told my friends, I'm like, man, I'm gonna be designing fuel cell stuff for Toyota. And to be here now and to be doing it now is a crazy dream come true. I think with any new technology, any new thing that comes out there is when people see it in their mind, you get them to see, oh my God, look at the possibilities.
It's not just about, making something pretty. It's about, making a statement about what the truck is, and that is a hydrogen-driven Overlander truck. The heritage paint scheme, it captures both where we started, where we began, and where we've gone to, and where we're going.
I think the greatest challenge has been the sheer amount of details that we still have to cover. This vehicle has to be ready to go. We just can't make it look good. It also has to work well. One of the most exciting things, at least for me and the group, is I don't think we ever worked on something this public. Kind of keeps you motivated knowing that you're building something for people who are gonna want this when they see it. There's no compromise. And I think that's gonna really kind of shock the overlanding community that we've built a hydrogen vehicle that has no compromise for what they need, and even has amenities that they probably never even thought of, a car that makes water. So the water gets collected in the exhaust, pumped to a spare tank, and then it gets filtered before it goes out to be used.
There's no denying that we need another energy solution. That is a requirement. So seeing Toyota put all this time, money, effort into us being able to do this kind of build and any builds in the future is really incredible.
There's all these amenities that when people build overlanding vehicles, they add to them. They add extra power, they add bigger alternators, they add spare batteries. You don't need to do that with this vehicle. It's already all built in.
You're getting down to the end of the project and it's the details. The devil's in the details and it's the little things.
The more pieces that go on, the more it makes you want to finish it and make it look good and really make it that showpiece that we're all striving for.
Today was a big day that we've got all the components in. Today's the first day that we got the vehicle down on the ground.
I think we were kind of floating off the ground after seeing the tires come on. It's a surreal experience being able to see it come together and it's like, oh, it's actually starting to look like something. It's everything you love about a Tacoma, but make it green. It's everything you've wanted in an overlanding car, but make it the future.
We got a little over 5 weeks here to get this Tacoma ready for SEMA. We still got a long way to go and a really short time to get there.